Kageo, miame.
Ime. Yeah. You know that the game between Lofa and Rebel said, the cheater Lofa?
Yeah, you thought to go out from school?
Say that, my friend. Why is she look? Guys, you always say no.
The goal that Georgia can score, that one can be outside goal. It can be seen that one there.
Sit down. Look at your shirts on your fiance where you come from. Yo.
Well, we are not actually politicians. We are here with different information. And we would like you guys to please give us your undivided attention. Oh, the youth deserve better. Yo. But you, but you, Arcelor Mittal is here to deliver us, body.
Y'all getting one shot.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you. I'm very happy to be in your midst today. First of all, I want to say I bring you greetings for the employment of Arcelor Mittal Liberia. Well, today I'm here to explain the employment status of Arcelor Mittal Liberia to you, so that you yourself will serve as ambassadors of this good news. You will hear it for yourself, and then the too much they say, you say, I say, although wrong information that you've been hearing, that have been circulating, will come to an end, that you may not be fooled no more. So, thank you very much. Like I said, you are greeted by the employment of Arcelor Mittal.
Anyone hear the truth?
Yes.
Anyone hear the truth?
Yes.
Truth number one.
66%
of the working force of Arcelor Mittal now, they are all occupied by Liberians. I mean Liberians just like you. As we speak, Arcelor Mittal is providing jobs for us, and we need more Liberians. Do you know that the agreement between Arcelor Mittal Liberia and the government of Liberia was to employ 50% Liberians? Then the remaining 50% will go to any other people from different countries.
Nigeria.
You can say that again. But there is something different about that.
What is that?
The true thing about that is that agreement, Arcelor Mittal Liberia already struck that.
Liberia matters to us, so Arcelor Mittal. You matter to Arcelor Mittal. Your good friend, Arcelor Mittal.
Good day and welcome. This is Inside Arcelor Mittal Liberia, a 30-minute radio magazine program which tells the story of Arcelor Mittal Liberia and the impacts the company is making in the economic and social development of Liberia. Inside AML is your one-stop shop for all the latest news and information on the workings of AML in Liberia.
You matter to us, you matter to Arcelor Mittal.
This program features interesting interviews, beneficiaries of our unique programs, stakeholders, and staff of the company. Inside Arcelor Mittal is packaged and produced for airing on this and several other radio stations in Nima, Bonk, Grant, Bassa, and Montserrado counties. As usual, my name is Emmanuel Colley, your producer and presenter.
Shine, 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 Arcelor Mittal.
Coming up, Arcelor Mittal Liberia and its workforce signed 5th collective bargaining agreement with massive benefits for AML workforce. Several university and college graduates to begin major internship training opportunity at AML facilities in the country. AML sustained community engagements and interventions, as well as all key activities of the company, are all highlighted in today's edition of the program. Please stay tuned.
If running good times, if running bad times.
Arcelor Mittal Liberia now has a new chief executive officer. He is Job Colin. Colin joins Arcelor Mittal Liberia from Abadovi JV in Madagascar, where he led the mining team as director for mining operations. He has worked in the mining operations across the world, including Australia, Papua New Guinea, Mauritania, Ghana, Guinea, as well as Liberia for various companies on projects in both underground and open pit operations. The announcement of new Arcelor Mittal Liberia CEO Conin to oversee Arcelor Mittal Liberia was recently made by Stephen Bass, Executive Vice President and CEO of Arcelor Mittal Mining. In his message, CEO Bass wholeheartedly welcomed the new Arcelor Mittal Liberia boss and wished him and the team in Liberia all the best. Job Colin replaces Scout Law. Today's development now, a new collective bargaining agreement CBA covering 3 years has been signed between the management of Arcelor Mittal Liberia and its workforce. The recent signing ceremony in Yekepa is the 5th collective bargaining agreement signed since Arcelor Mittal Liberia began its operations in 2006. Abuya now details the development with a report on the merits of the new CBA.
The new CBA between Arcelor Mittal and the workers' union of the company has now signed and sealed with many mutual benefits targeting workers of AML and the company. As per the CBA, several agreements were reached with focus on increment on workers' benefits, including the provision of housing facilities for the workers and dependents. The CBA also calls for basic social services and other amenities for employees. Signing on behalf of the management, AML Head of Organizational Development and Human Resources, Rose Kingston, said the signed CBA has brought to an end several months of negotiations between the management and the workers. Madam Kingston added that the new CBA is a total victory for both Arcelor Mittal and the workforce. Speaking briefly during the signing ceremony in Yekepa, AML CEO George Kone described the workforce as the most valuable asset of the company. CEO Kone, who recently assumed the responsibility of Arcelor Mittal in Liberia, said the new CBA now sets the stage for enhanced working relationship and provides for increase in benefits and amenities for workers of the company.
In Arcelor Mittal, our workforce is our most important asset. And that is now shown as well, that we have now a collective bargaining agreement, which is building on the 4 previous ones, but it has actually enhanced as well with some additional parameters, and also not to be able to provide additional benefits to our workers, the unionized workers. Collective bargaining agreement, the critical parts, and I actually am very pleased to see the result, and I'm very happy for you. I'm also happy for us. We thank, because I understand that there were at the end 4 issues that we found it difficult to come to an agreement, and under the leadership and the guidance of the Honourable, we have been able to get to an agreement as a win-win situation. The next few years are critical for us here in Liberia. As I mentioned before, we have a phase 2 growth. We want to grow our production from 5 million tons per annum of DSO to 15 million tons per annum of concentrate. So we need a concentrator plant, we need a bigger mine, we need more rail capacity, a lot of things of that. Those things, again, are not coming out of itself. There is a project team on the floor that is getting bigger and bigger, but eventually we as an operational team, and that is us as management, together with our workers, we have to develop ourselves a different level, at a higher level, to be able to take on the responsibility of production, the 15 million tons per annum in a number of years. We have time, but not much. To do that successfully, we need to work together. And it is good to have a union representation that is willing to work together, that is willing to work with us, because it is not only a collective bargaining agreement that we need to get at the end, but it is also working together on, for example, very important priority number 1, improve on our health and safety management systems. That is not something that we can do in isolation. We have to do that with you, with our workforce. And we need at times feedback from the workforce via the representation, which can be done via the union representation, on situations where you feel we can improve. Congratulations again for the several months of tough negotiations, and that have now resulted in the 5th collective bargaining agreement.
Well, United Workers Union of Liberia's Secretary General, Dave Snem, expressed optimism over the new CBA. He expressed delight that the CBA has brought more improvements in the benefits for AML workforce and would also provide additional opportunities for short-term employees. For his part, Assistant Labour Minister for Trade Union Affairs, Gonsan Zio Menza, urged respective parties to abide by the terms and conditions of the agreement.
Most often, CBA is misconstrued as protecting the rights of workers. There are two parties. Decent Work Act is about protecting the rights of workers and protecting the rights of employers. And as your Minister for Trade Union, I tell you, I do not favor anybody but justice. When CBA disputes do come before me, I ask for the CBA, I ask for the clause, and I implement what is there. I will therefore urge both sides to respect the document you are about to sign. And this will take me into the legal ramification of CBA. That is in Section 39.41, legal effect of collective bargaining agreement. Once signed, it becomes legally binding upon the parties. Management, the unionized workforce. Nobody should play lip service to the document that you are about to sign. If any complaint was brought to the ministry, either by management or by the worker, alleging violation, and if the violation is proven, we will be very swift and decisive in enforcing the clause that have been violated. Let us see the CBA as a win-win situation. It's a win-win situation because CBA helps to bring about clarity in the industrial relationship between workers and management. It brings certain things to the front, particularly areas that are gray areas for discontent, for confrontation, for conflict, so that you seek resolution to those things, and by so doing, you avoid confrontation. But once who will violate what has been agreed is the one that has bargained in good faith. The Ministry of Labor is grateful that Mittal Steel or AML has been able to reach collective bargaining agreement with the workers. It is good to hear good news coming from AML that the management and the workers are together. They have agreed and that they have a working document to cement their relationship. It's a win-win. I would like to, at this stage, declare this CBA closed officially and urge all parties to respect this baby that you are giving birth to.
Thanks to Abuya for the report. Arcelor Mittal Liberia has provided great relief for the Liberia Immigration Service Regional Hub in Bangabon County. This follows major repair work on its only operational vehicle assigned at the Banga Regional Security Hub. The vehicle prior to AML's intervention was badly damaged and needed major repairs and parts replacements. We have a Panawe Gome.
In the spirit of partnership and cordial working relationship, Arcelor Mittal Liberia, AML's contribution to the country has no limit. Following an appeal from the Liberia Immigration Service LRS to repair its only damaged vehicle at the security hub in Banga, AML has promptly responded and a relief has come. After a period of repair works, the vehicle was officially turned over to the LRS recently in Banga. AML Superintendent for Government Relations Gus Norton presented the vehicle on behalf of the company. He praised the LRS for the cordial working relationship and said AML was committed to continuing such good relations, noting that security is a concern for all. Edwin Tommy, a mechanic at the AML workshop in Buchanan, said works done on the vehicle include engine overhaul, suspension, and body repairs including respraying. The total cost of the repair works done on the vehicle is estimated at over $10,000 US. That's according to the workshop's data entry clerk, Stephen Isaac. Meanwhile, LRS Deputy Commissioner for Administration Moses Yeble, who took delivery of the repaired vehicle, lauded AML for accepting its request to help in restoring the only operational vehicle assigned at the Regional Security Hub in Bangabon County. For the past 4 months, he said the LRS operations in Bong, Nimba, and Lofa experienced a serious logistical challenge due to the lack of an operational vehicle. He also commended Arcelor Mittal for fuel assistance to its team in Nimba most times during patrols.
Meanwhile, Arcelor Mittal Liberia has commissioned 2 new simulators at the AML Training Academy in Yekepanema County. The simulators will help trainees in heavy-duty operation to begin to operate with the articulated dump trucks, the ADT. At the commissioning ceremony in Yekepa recently, AML Chief Executive Officer Adrian Stratton urged operators of the truck to learn the skills needed to operate the ADT.
The abuse of equipment is a serious issue in our current operations, and I'm very honest about it. But these type of simulators that we receive now, that will make a significant difference. I'm looking forward to see the changes that we're going to actually experience on the floor. At the end of this year, we will have 36 ADTs running. That's going to be the future of our operations. And the value that they will be adding is significant. And guys, so thank you for all the work that you have done so far. And I really also want to say thank you in advance for the work that is lying ahead. It's going to be tough, it's going to be long hours, but it's going to be worthwhile. Okay, so Darby, thank you to you and your team. And also know that you have my full support. Anything that you guys need, I'm here. So just shout. Edgar, you have opportunity now to ensure that your operators are all well trained. We don't drop our standards. We're going to make the guys aware. The last comment is, for me, is change behavior. That is for me an important aspect, guys. We need to change the behavior of everybody, not only specific individuals, but everybody has to change their behavior in the way that we operate, the way that we look after our equipment. These boys, they are here to assist us. They are here to put food on our tables. If we abuse them, our ADTs, we will not have food on our table. So look after them. But an operator needs to be properly trained, qualified before he gets onto those machines.
Each operator, guys, enjoy it, enjoy full experience, to learn new skills and to be the best. Now you can prove that you're the best. We can measure you, the computer will measure you that you're the best.
AML's Chief Operations Officer, Adrian Stratton.
Liberia matters to us, so Arcelor Mittal.
Well, a quick reminder that you are listening to Inside Arcelor Mittal Liberia, a 30-minute radio magazine program highlighting the multi-layer activities of Arcelor Mittal in Liberia. Let's now take a quick break and bring you this drama produced by Arcelor Mittal Liberia.
For discussions about Arcelor Mittal.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Babti. How was work today?
Work was very good with me. And the company told us today that it just signed with government to increase their investment in Liberia by US 800 million.
Oh, wow. You mean this COVID-19 time here? While other companies are scared to spend their money, Arcelor Mittal wants to put this money in their work here in our country?
Yes, sir.
Look, we heard about this new money the company will be bringing to Liberia, but people saying plenty things about it. Some of them even say they want to get their own too.
My people, I am your own son, and I have been working with the company since I came back from studying abroad, where Arcelor Mittal supported me.
Welcome.
So anything you want to know about what the company is doing in the community and the country, I can tell you, yeah?
My people,
yes,
our son Bolos, good things we want to know about the company called Arcelor Mittal and this new money business that the people talking about all around here. And like they say, you will never know that a chicken is pregnant until it lays egg. So our son Boloso Twe, what is it you have to tell us today? We want to hear you plenty.
Thank you. Arcelor Mittal is using plenty ways to talk or to put it the quick way to engage you, the community people, so that the plenty they say gossip, rumor can go down or a finish few.
Okay.
So today I will start my talk with housing for the company workers and their family members.
Housing.
Arcelor Mittal is not a company that lets empty talk. When they talk, they mean it. Arcelor Mittal's management always says that their employees are their most important assets. That means all of the things the company get, people who are working for the company are very dear to the company's heart.
That's good.
And they have always proved it, my people. Arcelor Mittal been fixing plenty houses and old buildings that spoil bad way before the company came.
Praise God, praise God.
You also know during our war time, plenty hard time came and people them looted everything from inside that place there. Some houses they get no zinc, no roof, no doors, no nails. In short, I mean nothing was there.
I say, what kind of thing you talking to? They say better go here, boy. Then you ask him where better be. You say looting. Then you hear talking about no furniture, no zinc. Of course, they will carry everything.
I know, Hey, my daughter, you are right,
Okay.
But what I was saying was that, say Arcelor Mittal came, they now fixed or renovated plenty small houses for their employees to live in. I mean, they now face the school, the hospital, and small, or both people say gradually. The company is fixing more houses every year for the people to live in, just like it was agreed between the company and the government of Liberia in the agreement. My people, let's talk so and talk so. And I say the company fixed every spoil or looted house that he made there. But Arcelor Mittal now fixed plenty. In fact, more than 700 employees get place to lay their heads because of Arcelor Mittal, my people.
700.
Yes,
we are happy to hear this.
No fun. Look, now as I'm talking to you people, Arcelor Mittal Liberia finished fixing 89 good housing units in Bikena, Kambasa County. And and the workers and their families are living in them. The company now stopped there. In Yekepa, 296 houses were properly fixed and people are also living in them. Yeah, my people. Aliman chekele kumbampu, aliman chekele kumbapui, aliman chekele kumbampu. Thank you. Back to serious talk. Look, with all of the heart and this big sickness, Finipoti are talking about COVID-19 that it put on everybody all over the world and made things hard for everyone. This company, Arcelor Mittal, is still giving some form of housing for 729 employees, or 52% of its staff. Yeah, my people.
Thank God for metal steel.
But and they say the company need now change to metal steel. My brother, please. Just tell me.
For your way. I got one question.
Go ahead.
Suppose you not get a house yet, and you waiting until the company finish facing some more. That one it mean you black or you on your own. And then so
my sister, let me say thank you for the people who made the correction in our company's name. Yes, we are now called Arcelor Mittal. But again, let me answer that fine question about the people them who not get houses yet. All other workers, like those in rented homes, like myself standing in front of you right here, are getting some money for our rent. We people say housing allowance along with our pay every month. Every month, if you not get house, the company can give good money for you to rent a place for you and your family to live. Now, let me rub more small on what this company is doing to carry the Liberian services and materials in front. One, like I said before, 52% of all of the local businesses that do Arcelor Mittal's work are Liberians owned. Yes. So, two, Arcelor Mittal is also using many other ways to assist its communities, like support to Atai shops and other places where young people can go plenty to talk about the good things the company continues to do for the Liberian people.
Arcelor Mittal, one family. One family,
Arcelor Mittal. Thank you. The last thing that I want you all to know is about the benefits of the 8 billion American money. 8 billion American money to expand the Mineral Development Agreement, which was signed in the month of September 2021. I was happily dancing, pafia, all around in the community when I heard the good news. Didn't you people see me dancing?
We saw you.
Now, I'm sure you were wondering what was going on with me, I was not crazy. I was happy that many of you here and other Liberians may join me to enjoy the many opportunities of work. This new deal, more than 2,000 jobs are expected to be created during the construction phase.
2,000?
More than 2,000 jobs. And plenty of money will also go to government in taxes and other benefits. I will continue this talk another time.
Amen.
And tell you people more good things that Arcelor Mittal is doing in our communities and country. Thank you for listening to me.
Thank you for coming.
Liberia matters to us, so Arcelor Mittal.
A message from Arcelor Mittal Liberia.
Arcelor Mittal Liberia is providing hands-on opportunity for recent university graduates in the country. Under the Liberia's Flashy Young Professionals Program, AML is recruiting university graduates with an accumulated grade point of 3.0 for an internship training opportunity that geared towards exposing them to the job market. For the detail of this development, let's now join Vasta Talo for a report.
The need for career development opportunities in Liberia to transform the nation's high-potential youth into productive citizens in both the private and public sectors has always been given top priority by Arcelor Mittal Liberia. One such channel being used is Arcelor Mittal's flagship Young Professionals program that recruits university graduates with GPA 3.0 for an internship opportunity with the company. For this year, the company is prepared to receive about 12 interns to undergo job training for the period of 10 months in various departments and professional areas. Recently, scores of young graduates from different colleges and universities in Liberia sat an aptitude test in Yekepa and 41 in Buchanan to begin the first of a rigorous and transparent evaluation process. In Monrovia alone, about 194 applicants sat the test. To ensure transparency in the process, Mr. Amos Flomo, Senior Training Officer in the Department of Learning and Development in Yekepa, said they designed a normal system that does not allow candidates to write their names on the test paper, but their identification numbers only. The testing and evaluation process, Mr. Flomo added, is tough because they want the best candidates to be selected as per their performances. This is truly a life-changing opportunity for university graduates who have met all the benchmarks set for their inclusion. AML interns are also poised to receive special benefits during their 10 months of training with assurance of getting full-time employment if performed well.
AML Community Relations Supervisor in Yekepa, Edmund Bar, has boasted of ongoing partnership that has long existed between affected communities and the company. Mr. Bar said the long-term partnership has accrued massive benefits for the affected communities, especially Nimba, Grant, Bassa, and Bon counties. He, however, wants those in the mines affected areas to continue to make the investment climate conducive for all. He spoke to Inside AML recently in Yekepa.
There exists a relationship, and this relationship I've seen things happen for both the company and the communities. What do I mean? For instance, you have the company paying out corporate social responsibilities that are used to do some work at the community level. If we did not have this investment here, will you have more than 500 Liberians living here in the morning going up the mine to mine? No. And the benefit is each of these people will get some dollars, and this dollar, they invest in their local communities. Today, Nima has money sitting somewhere that other countries don't have. The Social Development Fund, Nima today has 21 yellow machine. Where did they come from? Is that a donation from you? Say no. It is something that was purchased from the Social Development Fund of Arcelor Mittal. So then, if there are no investor here, if there are no Arcelor Mittal here, did they ever buy yellow machine? No. For instance, the community college or the Nima University today gets $50,000 every year as contribution, straight cash. The fact that the Nima University exists, every year this 50,000 is given. So that's also contributing to the learning environment, for our young people and the rest of it. The Yekepa Kanda Road. This is the road I lie here in ruin for some times. From the time I was a child in this place, I was born here, up to now, the road have been there. But today, some part of the road, if I will sleep when we're driving, has the investment not been here, where we're going to have this. So these are all benefits of the investment. Those all who have had the opportunity to know the importance of investment in any economy, we know what is happening in Arcelor Mittal. We need to make the investment environment conducive by doing what is right and by saying what is right to our people.
That's AML Community Relations Supervisor Edmond Ba there in conversation with our Inside AML microphone in Yekepa.
Liberia matters to us, so Arcelor Mittal.
Well, I'm afraid that's all the time I had to be with you today on the program. You've been listening to a cross-section of people, including Arcelor Mittal Liberia new CEO, who described the workforce as the fulcrum of the company. You also listened to Arcelor Mittal Community Relations Supervisor in Yekepa Edmond Ba, who outlined the many involvements of AML in key areas of operations. As usual, my name is Emmanuel Colley. I packaged and produced this production of Inside Arcelor Mittal Liberia. Many thanks to this radio station for airing our program. Until next time, thanks ever so much for listening and goodbye.
Everybody line up, grab all to the Zamu. Everybody line up, grab a partner to the Zamu. Everybody line up, grab a partner to the Zamu. Are you ready? Come on, go left, 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 right, 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 go back, left, 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 go back, right, right, right. That's how you do that, Zamu. Oh, you do that, Zamu. Oh, you do that, Zamu. Oh. Ni makasabi, kaloni, kasabi, kaloni, kasabi, kaloni. Blare bebe sele ya blela le dindin ya kono ye menu bongundoi. Kolole nye sele ya langole wefata kono ye menu bongundo. Blare bebe sele ya blela le dindin ya kono ye menu bongundo. Kolole nye sele ya langole wefata kono ye menu bongundo. Everybody do the Zamu. Let's do the Zamu. Everybody do the Zamu. Let's do the Zamu. Somewhere's a free music, yeah. Somewhere's a free music, yeah. You can do it anywhere, 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 anywhere. Hip hop. That's how you do the Zamu. Oh, you do the Zamu. Oh, you do the Zamu. Oh, go and get on board. I get there, y'all. say one way. Yala ne say one way. When you see my name, you hear some. When you see my name, you hear some. Miss, my name, my name, my name. Oh, let's do that some more. Oh, let's do that some more. Oh, let's do that some more. Oh. Everybody do the some more. Let's do that some more. Everybody do the some more. Let's do that some more. Quiet, cocola. Quiet, Pasamuya, quiet, cocola. Pasamuya, quiet, cocola. Quiet, cocola. Come on, let's do that some more. Oh, let's do that some more. Oh, let's do that some more. Oh, Nima Kasabi, Kaloni, Kasabi, Kaloni.
Smooth. Let me do it. You said I'm doing. You stop. Oh man, I say, hey, look at body do that small dream be there, man. You gotta look at my face. You can't run about too much, man. You run about too much. Boss man.
Boss lady will soon be coming. My woman will soon be coming. Thank God. I don't want anybody. I want your friend for you.
When you say friend, you free about
when I hear friend,
when you
say when I hear friend,
when you hear friend,
I will make sure I sack two of you. If I hear friend, I will sack two of you.
But check out what we're supposed to hold about. We're not on nothing. Feel free.
Yeah, I will make sure you change your engagement.
I'll smart you on our team, man. I'll smart you on it.
Manage it.
Don't talk you, don't talk you. Pass it. I'm on it,
My darling wife, my darling.
Hey, boss, me,
Baby, welcome. You know, I've been missing you.
My movie. See me talking?
I was just thinking about it.
Say, boss, me, Tetana.
Where you go?
Come on, yourself.
It's been a very good time being with you, you know.
Hey, boss, me,
Yeah, I'm gonna be satisfied.
Your mom shaking too much, yo.
Well, I'm gonna be satisfied love you.
There you go. You want talk? You want talk? You see me talking? You want to talk?
You bring your problem for me and not me, like you.
Don't forget to give money to dinner. Pay you already for it. For you now talking. Now for what you do, get money for it. Don't talk. No, we pay for something. A good for your experience.
Yeah, nah,
But
I promise what I say with the money he gave me, like my pocket here. I didn't even mention the people. I'm talking. I'm not saying boss every woman. Even the money he gave us, he say when I talk, like money he say, when he gets, he say that I'm business, I want to get it, not me. So I'm talking.
Why give money for so keep you? Don't talk. I'm not talking.
I'm not talking. If you want to say boss every woman here, I'm not part anyway. The one thing you bring today, I will not say for me, I make sure and I promise government say one day will not hear about it until I die. And I will make sure she will not hear about it.
What happened?
So you need to close your mouth here. What happened? I'm like you.
I don't talk. Why you trying to talk? I said don't tell body say for not tell body. Why go 1 year? Don't talk it. So that PR for the secret.
Yeah. All the girls like I can't. You not see me talking. All the girls, they went about the boss nigga.
No, I have to. It's okay. It's okay. The brisket.
Would you mind him? When I got against the law.
Positive.
It's too much now, but that's why it's too much now, man.
And you live in there, bring everything in this house in my bedroom.
Positive.
You have the respect for your house.
You have everybody here. You have to avoid a positive, the little piano, you want to talk about positive again.
Hey, say, bring your problem. But trust me, with all sinning, she been saying it.
Don't let
how many times?
Your friend is secret. Don't let positive know that positive again, problem behind here.
Even the time she said, you give up. And I tell her, say, I can say what somebody said, tell me that they say, positive, when I know, say,
shut up. I'm never saying the boyfriend.
But I should find out.
That's your father, says our father, don't different.
Not father, different men. I see they get a problem. Now we say, yo,
is that what you've been doing here?
But again, listen, is that what you've been doing here?
Don't tell boss me, like she look back facing the horse here. Don't mess me, don't tell you.
As you see me talking.
So is that what she been on here?
The way she have been telling me the other day, I've been looking out for it. Even she loves me, what for pay, boss man, you not even here for it. I will not tell you.
Nothing that close. Nothing that close.
Is that what you've been doing here? And you lying all along? So is that what she been on? Look at her, I'm talking about.
Don't tell boss man, boy, like approach me or do that thing. Don't tell boss man.
You get out of the house. You get out of the house.